Shalom to the elect. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. Coming into another lesson, Lord's willing to be edifying, and shalom to the Akwaf who are listening and learning. This is another Edomite, okay? Another Edomite bringing out this truth, man. And like the song go, it don't stop, man. The truth don't stop. Okay? John 8:32, man. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, man. This truth is coming out. These Edomites, and this is some deep truth, man. This is deeper than deep, man. This is realer than the realest. Okay? The Lord, the title of this lesson, the Lord have his spirit on these Edomites to bring out nothing but truth, man. This is Psalms 64 verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Okay? All that see them shall flee away. Hey, everybody seeing that these Edomites is straight devils, man. They are straight demons, so they fleeing away from them, man. That's why all these countries, all these different nations are fleeing from these Edomites, man. That's why they're trying to come up with their own currency, their own petro dollar. Okay? Because Esau, Edom is finished, man. It's just a matter of time before they go down completely. They shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. And these are Edomites that know the truth, man. Okay? And they're bringing it out to the public. Exposing these demons, man. These elites. Starting with the Rothschilds. So, let's get into this.
But there is a passage that I found particularly striking on page 43 of the book, in which you talk about this moment in history.
Now, this guy wrote a book. This Edomite you see on the screen right here, this red demon, he wrote a book. And this is what this Jake telling him about the page.
And what it means. If you will, I'd like you to read that paragraph for me.
This moment in history marks the end of a long, sad tale of greed and murder by the white races. It is inevitable that for the final show, we vomited up a figure like Trump. Europeans and Americans have spent 5 centuries conquering, plundering, exploiting, and polluting the earth in the name of human progress. They use their technological superiority to create the most efficient killing machines on the planet, directed against anyone and anything, especially indigenous cultures, which stood in their way. They stole and hoarded the planet's wealth and resources. They believed that this orgy of blood and gold would never end, and they still believe it. They do not understand that the dark ethic of ceaseless capitalist and imperialist expansion is dooming the exploiters as well as the exploited. But even as we stand on the cusp of extinction, we lack the intelligence and imagination to break free from our evolutionary past. As the warning signs become more palpable, rising temperatures, global financial meltdowns, mass human migrations, endless war, poisoned ecosystems, rampant corruption among the ruling class, we turn to those who chant, either through idiocy or cynicism, the mantra that what worked in the past will work in the future. Factual evidence, since it is impediment to what we desire, is banished.
We're talking with Chris Hedges. His latest book is America, the Farewell Tour. In our next episode, we'll talk about the rise of the Christian right. We'll also discuss the two-tiered legal system and the prison-industrial complex. I'm Hugh Hamilton.
Nah, did you hear what the Edomite just said? That they have plundered, raped, robbed, murdered to get to the top, man. The elites, the Rothschilds, okay? The Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Bilderbergers, man. Okay? All these elites, starting with the Rothschilds, man. This guy's bringing out the truth, man. They have took by force, man. And what is their force? What do? They kill with their blessing, which is the sword, man. Okay? This Edomite just brought it out, man. Now, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 26. And it reads, Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. Okay? This truth is out, man. Everybody know about this, man. The truth is out. And now you have one scholar from another scholar of these Edomites. It's bringing out the truth, man. From one peon Edomite to a scholar Edomite, they are constantly bringing out this truth. Now he said they took, okay, everything. This is what they do. They take, man, with the sword. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power of their hand. Because they control the earth, so they can do whatever they want to do, man. Because Job 9:24 said what? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So they can do whatever they want to do, man. They control the earth. Verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. What family? The family of the Edomites, man. Starting with the Rothschilds. From which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Okay, they should not remove their necks from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man, because they have done the worst of the worst of the worst, man. This is what they do. Okay? This is John, St. John, chapter 10, verse 10. And it reads, The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. And what did they do, man? They came over here, slaughtered the Native American Indians, man. Rape, rob, pillage, man. Okay? Rape, rob, pillage, and kill, man. Okay? Incarcerate. Slavery, man. The Trail of Tears. This wicked Edomite demon, Andrew Jackson, man. If you look up the history, you'll see what they did to our people, man. To our brothers, man. They are the wicked. Thus saith the scriptures, man. Thus saith Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. They are the wicked, man. A thief come not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. What have they did? This Edomite said they have destroyed the whole earth, man. Okay? Revelation 11 and 18, man. I'm going to read it. And the nations were angry. Now, every nation is angry, man. Everybody pissed off with these Edomites, man. And thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, they should be judged. And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servant the prophets and to the saints, which are the Israelites, to the Hebrew Israelites, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And this Edomite just told you in his book, man, America, the farewell tour. Hey, man, the America is done, man. And you got these Edomites letting you know what the business is. Okay, this is Habakkuk chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 5. Start at verse 4. And it reads, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. And it's talking about Esau eating the so-called white man, which they are red. But the just shall live by his faith, by his faith. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine. What is the wine? His philosophies, okay? His moral and dogma, his democracy, his legislation. That's what he do. By his democracy, he transgressed by wine, so he make every other country follow they laws, okay? Their democracy, their legislations. This is what they do. Every country had to abide by North America way, man. Or it's get sanctions put on you. This is what they propose, man. You can follow our laws, or you're gonna get sanctions put on you. And this is what Trump been doing, man. Yeah, also because they transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And they don't keep it at home, man. They go in every other country and take what they want. This is what they do. By their what? By their democracy, their laws, man. Their legislations, man. This is what they do. They go in and take what they want. Okay? Isaiah 10:1 say, woe to him that decree unrighteous decrees. Okay? Woe unto him that decree unrighteous decrees, man. Isaiah 24:5, man. They have broken the everlasting covenant, man. Okay? Or Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. They do what they will. What Psalm 94:20 say? Let's read that. Psalms 94, verse 20. And it reads, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? No, man. Which frameth mischief by a law, man. And this is what they do. Through their laws. Okay? Their democracy, man. Their legislations, man. They form mischief by a law, man. Okay? And if you ain't following their laws, what they do? They go in and destroy your country, man. And take your resources. Read this again. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And they got over 800 military bases. Over 800 military bases. Over the whole planet, man. Because they neither keepeth at home. Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Because everyone is in the captivity of these Edomites, man. Okay? All 12 tribes over here in North America is under captivity. And Central America and South America, man. Everywhere. Everywhere where Jake is at, man, they are under captivity of these Edomites, man. The so-called white man. Shall not all these take up a parable against him? And that's what we're doing right now, man. Letting them know their judgment. And a taunting proverb against him. Okay? Letting him know he's going to be marked, man. We're taking up that taunting proverb. We're scorning and letting him know, hey, this is the interpretation, man, that you're going to be destroyed by Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man. You will be destroyed. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. When he came over here, when these conquistadors and Spaniards came over here, they took that which is not theirs, man. This was Gad and Reuben's, man. Okay? This was all 10 tribes over here, man. Okay? Issachar. Okay? Zebulun, Asher, Naphtali, Ephraim, Simeon. Okay? Reuben and Gad, man. They came over here and took Manasseh and took that which is not his, man. This is what they do. They go in and take over, man. They create some false flag and say, oh, it was this people, or it was this country, and they go in and do what they do, man. Reading this again. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. What is that thick clay talking about, man? Debt. Heavy debt. Okay? weights of pledges, man. Heavy debt, man. Okay? That's what it's talking about in Daniel, man, about the miry clay, man. Debt, man. They are so embedded in debt, it don't make no sense. But they go in and take what they want to take, man. Okay? He laid himself in thick clay. He laid in himself in thick clay, man. FRNs, which is nothing. Read on. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Okay, because you're going to be destroyed, man. You will be destroyed. Ultimately by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is going to let other nations come in and destroy you. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, as this guy just said, man. Okay? They have spoiled many nations, man. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, and of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe unto him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And this is what he did, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has set his nest on high, man. They are so proud. Okay, tell you that their habitation is high, man. Who is this? It's the so-called Edomites, man. The so-called white man, Esau Edom. Okay, you red people, man. Okay, you red demons, man. You red deceivers. Okay, read this again, man. Woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that laded himself with thick clay. Listen, man. He will be cut off, man. He will be cut off, man. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. Woe unto him that built up a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity. And this is what they do, man. Okay? And when I was talking about them laws, man, they make everybody follow their same laws, their legislations, okay, their penal codes, their democracy. It said, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him and maketh him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And this is what Esau do, man. You either gonna follow their rules or you're gonna be destroyed. This is the mentality of them, man. He put the bottle to them, man, make them drink, okay? Which is, woe to him that transgresseth by wine, that I read to you in verse 5. It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is deaf, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And this is what they do, man. Okay? They go in and take over, man. And they play the role as they control the earth, man. Okay? Whatever land they take over, they call it what? After their own names, man. This is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call the land after their own names. Okay? This is what they do, man. They go in and take over, and they control everything, man. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. No, because we still here, man. They still here, man. Destroying, destruction, man. They are as death, man. Habakkuk said they are as death, man. Okay? Like in the movie, the first movie, Planet of the Apes, 1968. The guy told him that they are the harbingers of death, man. Because all they do is destroy. And this guy tell you, man, they have destroyed the whole earth. Okay? This is verse 4. Behold, it said, because of the multitudes of the whoredom of the well-favored harlot. Who is the well-favored harlot? The harlot that sits on the scarlet-colored beast, man. The whore that sits on the scarlet-colored beast is North America. The beast is NATO and EU, man. North America is that well-favored harlot, man. Okay? It say, because of the multitudes of the whoredom of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, and this is what they do, witchcrafts, man, that selleth nations through her whoredom and families through her witchcrafts. Many nations, man. Mainly the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Okay? Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And that's the same thing it tell you in Jeremiah 49. I'm going to read it. And it reads, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother, and his neighbor, and he is not. So it say, I have made Esau bare, but I have uncovered his secret places. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. That's what that's talking about, man. Okay? When it say, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will show the nation thy nakedness, and the kingdom thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. Okay? And this was going down, man. You're going to be a gazing stock, man, of all the nations. Okay? All the nations, man. This is James chapter 5 and verse 1. And it reads, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, meaning it ain't going to be worth nothing, man. And the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire, and have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud. Hey, you don't pay nothing, man. All you do is take, and take, man. It tell you in Haggai 1-6, man. We work to labor to put our money in a bag with holes in it, man. Because you got the system set up, man, to keep Jake poor, man. Okay? The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. But the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, slave work hard for you, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entering into the ears of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah of Sabaoth. Okay? It say, and the cries of them which have reaped down your field, meaning us, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Spanish, and so-called Native Americans, okay? Catching hell, man. You have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. You have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. You have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. Okay? This is what you have done, man. This is what you have done, man. And the Lord is finna bring back vengeance on you demons, man. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him. We know what ill means. It shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. What's the reward of his hand, man? I'm finna get it. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap, man. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. Okay? And this is what's coming to you demons, man. Corruptions, man. Okay? Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Amen. It's destruction to you demons, man. And then everything has been revealed, man. Thus saith the scriptures. I'm going to play this one more time to close out on it, man.
Passage that I found particularly striking on page 43 of the book, in which you talk about this moment in history and what it means. If you will, I'd like you to read that
Sure.
paragraph for me.
This moment in history marks the end of a long, sad tale of greed and murder by the white races. It is inevitable that for the final show we vomited up a figure like Trump. Europeans and Americans have spent 5 centuries conquering, plundering, exploiting, and polluting the earth in the name
Rape,
of
rob,
human
and
progress.
pillage, man.
They use their technological superiority to create the most efficient killing machines on the planet, directed against anyone and anything, especially indigenous cultures, which stood in their way. They stole and hoarded the planet's wealth and resources. They believed that this orgy of blood and gold would never end, and they still believe it. They do not understand that the dark ethic of ceaseless capitalist and imperialist expansion is dooming the exploiters as well as the exploited. But even as we stand on the cusp of extinction, we lack the intelligence and imagination to break free from our evolutionary past. As the warning signs become more palpable, rising temperatures, global financial meltdowns, mass human migrations, endless war, poisoned ecosystems, rampant corruption among the ruling class, we turn to those who chant, either through idiocy or cynicism, the mantra that what worked in the past will work in the future. Factual evidence, since it is impediment to what we desire, is banished.
We're talking with...
There you go, man. So with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwaf who are listening and learning. Hey, man, Esau is finished, man. Thus saith the Edomites, man. Thus saith the scriptures. Thus saith Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.